girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amina. Today I'm going to take you through I achieved this makeup look for my family friend's mom's 60th birthday. Let's get right into it, shall we? So I already done my normal morning skincare routine, guys. So I'm going all over my face now with this Skin Aqua sunscreen. I am applying that with my finger. I'm pushing that product into my skin with my fingers as well. So going in now with this Rimmel Steamer primer, I'm going to be applying this primer to just the oily areas of my face. The moisturizer I applied earlier from Cosmetics apparently serves as a primer as well, so I do not need to go all over my face with this matte primer. I am just pushing in that product with my Belle brush as well, as you can see. So now going in with this RCMA no color powder, I am setting all of that in. And using these foundations from Belle, the Super Stay in 334 and the Fits Me in 330, I mixed both and applied to my face, then blended everything in with this Alabama Beauty blender. So now I went ahead to use this Ferrero all-nighter makeup spray to set my foundation, and then using this L'Oreal Infallible foundation in 520, I am contouring my face. So I went ahead to blend in that contour shade, as you can see, guys. So now using these Nuban Beauty concealers in 041, which I am applying to my inner corner, and 043, which is very close to my skin tone, which I am applying to the outer corner. So I actually start blending from the outer shade, which is the shade close to my skin tone, to enable me blend into that light shade seamlessly. And that is all I am doing here, guys, as you can see. So now I move to my under eye. I'm blending in from that outer shade into the inner one. I am dabbing, guys, basically, and this enables me get the coverage I actually want. With this, I am able to get the actual coverage I want for my under eye. So just dab and take your time, guys. It's a process, don't rush it. Don't rush it, guys. So I am contouring my nose with that same foundation from L'Oreal in 520, and I am blending in my nose contour as well. So now using this Mirror Cosmetics setting powder in Curry, I am setting everywhere I applied concealer: my under eye, my forehead, my nose, my chin. Just making sure the setting powder gets everywhere. I am setting now, guys, so just take your time and apply it in small quantity here at this point. So I changed the beauty blender to this small one from Belle to enable me get into the small areas the bigger one cannot really get into, and this is me just doing that. So using the Sweet Honey shade from the V Beauty powder palette mixed with Melanin powder in medium, I am setting the whole of my face using this powder brush from Belle as well. So I'm just pushing the powder into my skin, make sure it gets everywhere. So the Mirror Cosmetics setting powder made a comeback, and I am using it to bake right now. You can see that beauty blender from Belle, the small one that I used earlier, is what I'm using now. So I am baking my nose as well. So I went ahead to do my reverse contour using the Sweet Honey powder from the V Beauty powder palette as well. This will enable me blend the powder well. You can see it's different from the shade I used to bake and set as well. So now I'm using the brow tamer from TM Essentials to put together my brow hairs, and I'm using the brow wand attached to the Beauty Line by Didi brow pencil to do that. So this is me just brushing up my brow hairs with the brow tamer from TM Essentials, guys. So now I went ahead to set that with that same setting powder from Mirror Cosmetics using that same Belle Beauty blender, and I am just putting that together, guys. So using the Ega and Esther eyebrow definer in Toffee, I am going to line my brows using that angled brush. I don't know where that angled brush is from. I really cannot remember right now, guys. But now I am lining my brows with it. Then after lining my brows, I'll go ahead to fill in my brows using that same eyebrow definer in Toffee from Ega and Esther, guys. And this is me just adding depth to the tail of my brows using this Davis brow pencil in 003. So using this Younger Beauty brow liquid tinted base in 01, I am going to lighten up my brows with it, and then this is me just putting it together. and using my brow wand to get my brow hairs and everything together, guys. So using the Nuban Beauty Concealer in 042, I am going to highlight my brow bone. After which, I use the actual foundation I use for my face to highlight the head and tail of my brows. As you can see, guys, I really do not highlight the upper part of my brows every time, guys, but today I did. So I use this classic brush to do that, as you can see. So I went ahead to blend in the concealer using this Belle eye brush in NK15. And this is me just making sure there's no eyes lines. I went ahead to set the concealer as well with the powder very close to my skin tone. And using that same brush, I went ahead to reiterate my nose contour, and using that same brown shade, I am going to use that same brown shade as my transition shade, guys. As you can see, this brown color I'm using is from the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. So I'm using a pink shade now from that same Zulu palette by Juvia's Place for my outer corner, and I'm using this Belle Clan White as my eyeshadow primer, guys. Just blending everything in so there's no harsh line. So I went ahead to reiterate that pink shade again, just to make sure everything is in place. And now using this pink shade called Noodle from the V Beauty Like It Hot eyeshadow palette, I am applying that to where I applied the eyeshadow primer earlier. I'm just dusting off the fallout from the eyeshadow right now, guys. And then using a brown shade called Sona Butter from V Beauty Like It Hot eyeshadow palette, I am lining my eyes. And I'm going to use that same brown shade for my lower lash line to smoke out my lower lash line, guys. And that is what I'm doing, just to make sure that wing is winging, guys. Then I went ahead to line the inner part of my eyes, just still dusting off fallout, guys. And I'm just recreating that pink shimmer shade I used from the V Beauty palette earlier. Now I'm blending everything, the whole of my face in, using the powder brush from Belle. And now I went ahead to use the Damp Beauty blender to apply a brown shade in Chestnut. The shade I applied in Chestnut from the V Beauty powder palette, and I am doing that for my nose as well. So what I do for my nose is I used to go ahead to contour the whole of my nose, then bake it. As you can see, it's just a twist to it. Now using the Damp Beauty blender as well, I am applying this Nikake Duo blush in ND002 to the upper part of my contour. A Damp Beauty blender, guys, a damp one, so it blends in seamlessly. So I am just dusting off that highlight I did on my brows and applying brush to the top of my nose. Then using this Ega and Esther flash pan, I am using two shades, the Showtime and Beam for my Kobe's bow, and going in now with this Magically palette. I am applying the neutral brown to line my lips with an angled brush. The angled brush I'm using is from my Glam Girls limited edition brush sets, guys. So this is me just taking my time to line my lips, and I'm going in with this pink shade from Beacham Ageless Lip Paint, and I'm blending those colors in. I'm just making sure like everything is well blended in, guys. So I am still applying the Ega and Esther highlighter to everywhere on my face, to the highest point of my face where light is, and the shade I'm applying is Showtime and Beam. I'm going now to set the whole of my face using the Omarico Skin Mist, and this is it, guys. This is it. But wait a minute, let me line my lips first. So I'm using the All Nude Hair Lip Gloss from Beauty Line by Didi in Black Coffee to line my lips. After which, I went into the middle of my lips with this shade in Cappuccino from Beauty Line by Didi All Nude Hair Lip Gloss as well. So now I am applying this glue from Classic to my lashes, and then applying mascara to my eyes. So I went ahead to apply that same lash glue from Classic, the super old lash glue from Classic, to my eyes where I'm going to apply the lashes, and this enables me to fix my lashes seamlessly, guys. So I'm applying the lashes now. In less than how many seconds, you're done. Boom. So this is me just putting everything together, guys, using this major extension mascara from Win Beauty. I applied it to my lower lash line, then to my lashes, and this is the finished look, guys. I am ready. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.